a hockey card album flip through, but yes, I'm just gonna breeze through these. I'm gonna breeze through most of it because I have shown these cards before, but I'm gonna go through these Fleer Ultra 92 Fleer Ultra baseball cards. Move on, rookie. I gotta kind of. This is a little bit of a tough setup because this album's massive. Frank Thomas. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to find a better level. By Harriga, Albert Bell, Jim Tomei rookie. Cecil Fielder. George Brett. The Brewers have pinstripes there. Shane Mack, Ken Herbeck, Chuck Knobloch, Kirby Bucket. Alright, I'm just gonna kind of breeze through these guys to get to the hockey. Oh my god. This is such a tough spot to film this. I should have went somewhere else, but because it's bumping into the mic, there's not a lot of space here. There are the Expos. Spike Owen, Dennis Martinez, Delano DeShields. I have his rookie card somewhere. Mets. There's Bonds on the Pirates. Tony Gwynn. Benito Santiago. All right. I forget what year this is, hockey, so I'll see on the back here. This will be 17-18. The Bruins. Obviously, a lot of these guys are not on these teams anymore. I think Matt Molson's retired. Kyle Boso is still there, former Islander. Jack Eichel is on Vegas, playing in the finals. Matthew Tkachuk is on the Panthers, playing in the finals. Some of these guys are still there, like AO is still there. I believe Slavin is still there. Teravainen is, I have his young gun. Varlamov has been on the Islanders for a bit. Bob Broski here is on the Panthers as well, and he's having one hell of a Stanley Cup playoffs. Dreisaitl's still on the Oilers. That means McDavid is in Series 2. I think I have Series 2 also on here, but it might be wrong. It could be another one. Huberdeau was in the trade for Tkachuk. He's on the Flames now. Luongo is on Minnesota maybe now. Jonathan Quick, is he Vegas' backup? I know he got traded, didn't he? Parise, he's been on the Islanders for a few years. Actually, still doing fairly well, too. There is a glare coming. I apologize for that. PK Subban. I don't know who he's on. Wait, no, is he retired? I don't know if he's retired or not. Like I said, I mean, this Dahan is not on the Islanders anymore. Bolivier got traded this year he was involved in the. No, wait, was he? Yes, he was the one who was traded in the. I can't. Oh, Bo Horvat. I said who it was. Coleman has been retired. Grice is not on the team anymore. Michael Grabner, former Islander. He's not. I don't even think he's playing right now. Rick Nash is retired. Kevin Hayes he was on Philly. I don't know who he's on now. No, Jonathan Bagot, he's on the Islanders. Phil Kessel, I don't know who he's on. He's still in the league, right? I want to say Joe Thornton retired, but I'm not sure. Sandin, Hendricks is not. He's retired. I think they both retired. I guess this other one would be in the Series 2. Kadri is on Calgary. Matt Martin is back on the Islanders. Mitch Marner is still there. See, they gave you 3. Vegas guys, Fleury is actually, that's funny. No, wait. Fleury is the one who's on the Wild. Luongo has been retired for a while. I really messed that up. Luongo is retired. Fleury is the one who's on the Wild, who might consider retiring. I believe that's how it is. Luongo cannot be in the league anymore, right? I was off by a few years. There's some HD portraits. No, this is, God, when is this? This is 14-15, so we're way off. So it's gonna be even worse with guys not being on the same teams. Some are, but most are not. Let's see how many we can find. What's his name? Martian was back there. He's still in Boston. Did Tate, I don't know, Taze is still there, right? Or did he retire? Ryan O'Reilly, who is he on now? He was on the Blues for a bit, wasn't he? Didn't he get traded again? Like I said, some of these guys bounce all over the place. They end up on like 6 teams. Sagan is still on Dallas. He was originally on Boston. Zetterberg is retired. Jimmy Howard has to be retired. Deitzuk's retired. At least from the NHL. He might be playing overseas somewhere. Eberle went to the Islanders. It's a shame. They should have kept him protected in the expansion draft. The Kraken took him. They should have left Bailey unprotected. Eberle is the better player and he's younger. Brad Boyes, he's definitely retired. He was on the Islanders for a year. Back in 12-13. Barkov's still in Florida, isn't he? I know a decent amount of players, but I do not know all of them. Carey Price still is on the Canadians. Pekka Rinne has to be retired. Philip Forsberg, is he still on? He's still on them, right? Predators. Seth Jones, I believe. He was on Columbus in the thing, but is he still there or is he on Chicago now? He's another player who's bounced all over the place, such as Jaromir Jagr, who's been on like 10 teams. This was probably one of his, no, it wasn't. He had to have played a couple more years after this. There's Tavares. He's obviously not on the Islanders. Neither is Hamonic. I don't know where Hamonic is now. He was traded, I think, to Calgary, or he signed with them, but Brock Nelson is still on the Islanders, so is Clutterbuck, but he came from Minnesota, I believe, as a free agent or trade. Hickey is not there. Hickey's an underrated defenseman. He was a solid defenseman. Brock Nelson was drafted by the Islanders. St. Louis is retired. Stepan and Brassard are not on the Rangers. Nash is retired. McDonough's not on the Rangers. Lundqvist is retired. These are the Rangers. This is the Rangers team that went to the final. St. Louis. Was he still there when they played the Kings? I don't even know if Rick Nash was. They made some trades. They started to trade these guys off, like Hagelin, Stepan, Brassard. I think Brassard played for the Islanders for a year too. Mark Streit, he was on the Islanders for a little bit. Cavulet has to be retired. Malkin is still on the, and so is Letang, are both still on the Penguins for now. Of course, they could be traded, or I don't know if they're free agents or not. Is Couture still on the Sharks? Oshie is on the Capitals. He's on the Rangers. Shattenkirk was on the Rangers, I believe. Is he still on them? Stamkos is still on the Lightning. He's not. Both of these guys are not there. Morgan Riley might still be there. I don't even know. It's funny looking at some of these guys. Just like, yeah, Ovechkin is still on the Capitals. Still going strong. Popped 40 goals this year. I know. A lot of people are like, oh, he just gets that. He's just, he's a power play specialist, but he lines up in that one shot, that spot, and he could play another 5 years. And you could literally, if he really got old and slow, you could still use him on the power play and just have him line up in his spot and rip those slap shots. But he obviously gets a ton of power play goals, but he's not just, a lot of people like to say he just stands around and waits. Maybe he does now, more so, but for a while he did not. Evander Kane. Who is he on? He's on Vegas, right? Who is he on? Was he on Calgary? I don't know. Dallas, maybe? I don't know. Oh, this is Series 2, I believe, of that year. So you can see more guys that are not on the same teams. Chara is retired. It's Patrick Kane, who's a Ranger, but I think he's a free agent now. He's hurt. I think he just had surgery on something, his hip or something, so he's going to be out for like 6 months. Briere has to be retired. Some of these pictures are a little, jarring to look at. It's like green room. These bright lights. Nail Yakupov, I think he's out of the league. Former, oh my God, former overall #1 pick, as well as Taylor Hall and Nugent Hopkins and McDavid. They had 4 #1 picks. Hall ended up becoming a lot better after he left Edmonton. He was okay. Nugent Hopkins became a lot better after McDavid came, and Yakupov kind of was not much. Obviously, McDavid is the, generational talent. Thomas Vanek, he was on the Islanders briefly. He's on the Sabres as well. Shea Weber, is he still in the league or is he retired? Devils, still love the Devils logo. James Neal. Actually, is James Neal on the Kraken, maybe? Franz Nielsen, he's retired. Let's see. Not on the Islanders anymore. Not on the Islanders anymore. Not on the Islanders. Not on the Islanders. Not on the Islanders. Not on the Islanders. Grabowski is not. So every Islander I have here is not on the team anymore. Zuccarello is not on the Rangers. Girardi isn't, right? Kreider still is there. I don't know if Stepniak is. There's Crosby. Crosby is still obviously on the Penguins. And Brodeur, I see it's going through there. Brodeur on the Blues when he's on the Blues briefly. It's always weird seeing players like that you associate with a team because they played with him so long on another team. Hedman is still on Tampa. Bokov is not. He's got to be retired. He was on the Islanders for a little. It's a great shot of Kadri. What is that? And here we come into some silver skates. They have like these colored ones too that are more valuable. Subban, Crosby, Seth Jones. The defensemen were always a little more expensive. They were harder to find. Shea Weber as well. Ooh, that was bad noise. I always love the canvas cards. They look nice. Yeah, you got some MVP cards, silver skates. Those are older. More of this. And some of these are black diamond cards. And these are the old ones. Got a Madonna rookie, I believe. Mark Recchi. That's 91. 90-91. Gretzky Lemieux from 91-92. Patrick Waugh. Some rookies here. Solani. Lindros, Palffy in the World. The Canada Cup, sorry. There's another Lemieux from 92-93. And that's it. But yeah, thanks for checking this out, and have a good day.